Hello everyone and welcome to episode 17 of All the Mods 3. So last episode was supposed to be the end of the series, but unfortunately I could not get Thaumcraft working on Feed the Beast Revelation. So I decided to continue with this series. But unfortunately when we did the updates, my world kind of broke. There are a lot of things going wrong and we have to fix them first before we get into Thaumcraft. The first thing which has me worried is the ore miners. We're not getting any ores and this thing already has power, I think. Why is it disconnected? So this seems to be an easy problem to fix because the ore miners no longer work with the wireless energy crystals from the Draconic evolution. With a quantum entangleporter it does work and we are getting... okay, nice, it doesn't have a texture. It's draconium. It's fine. Well, it does work, so I'm happy. Since we already have the All the Mod star, I made a creative energy source from Draconic Evolution, which makes, I don't know, a lot of RF. And I thought we can dismantle the rest of our power generating systems, load less chunks, and hopefully the world will be less laggy. And I just have to configure this to the old version and we can dismantle everything else. A few episodes ago I added the tier 6 ore miner at the basement of our main base, and therefore I don't think we need these two ore miners anymore. We can remove these and activate the other one. I think I did that off camera, so we can activate it together, and this place is still laggy. In order to reduce lag, I want to shut down everything which is non-essential. We already have 150,000 delighted meal in storage, so this barn doesn't have to work anymore. And since I want to include a word download, because some people have asked for it, I'm showing you which parts I'm shutting down. I'm just shutting down the power, so when it's out of power, it will stop working. I'm also shutting down our UU matter production because we don't need it anymore. Well, at least if we want it, I can put it back, and it's laggy. It's behind this area, you can find it easily if you want to fix it. And in our basement we have the tier 6 void ore miner, which we are going to activate right now. So an ender chest and a quantum entangleporter, like so. I think I have to configure this, right? Or are you working? Oh yeah, okay, it's already configured, good. We are also getting additional ores, even from nuclear craft and also the between lands. I didn't know that was a thing. Also biomes of plenty. So I configured all the filters and now we're processing everything, which is good. It's still not keeping up with the ore production, but I can reduce the ore production by modifying the ore miner. Well, I removed some of the speed upgrades and I just put null modifiers on the ore miner, so it should work a little bit slower. Anyhow, in order to start with Thaumcraft, we have to go to unexplored terrain in order to find the new ore generations. Unfortunately, this is what happened. I used MC Edit to remove the chunks, but the new ore generation has kind of screwed me up. It's very close to our base as well, but I think it's okay if I use the terraformer from Extra Utilities 2 and do a lot of TNT. I might be able to blend this thing in. I'm not sure, but we can give it a try later on. In any case, let's start gathering some resources. We need the silver wood from Thaumcraft, and we can just chop it down. I need just a few saplings, nothing more. And a great wood sapling. Oh god, this is going to be bad because all the leaves are connected. It's okay, I just want a few saplings, it's fine. The sea oats from Biomes of Plenty look beautiful. I think we can use it for decoration. Our main task was to find V crystals, and luckily there is one here. So if I gather you, what will happen? You need to sleep before blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, we need to sleep after that. So I'll gather some more crystals and I will see you back at the base. Alright guys, I'm back at the base and I'm just disabling our celestial manipulator so that I can take a nap and see what will be revealed to us in the morning. Good night. Okay, so apparently I have a written book and it says mix crystals and blah. So it wants us to make the Salus Mundus. And I just fix you back because I don't like mobs. So I have prepared a recipe and now we can craft 3 Salus Mundus. And you just have to use 3 different crystals for it. You cannot use the same crystal over and over again. And you just spray it on the bookshelf and we should get our Thaumonomicon. My particles are off, sorry. Okay, so can I open it? Yes. So our journey begins. We need to make an arcane workbench, which I already have the ingredients. And it's here, a crafting table. We spray another one and we should get our arcane workbench. There you go. So we can fill it in with our crystals now. I hope. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we can start crafting. So the first thing that you have to craft is a thermometer, and I'm going to craft 2 because I'm going to use the thermometer in order to scan the other thermometer, and I think we also need it for another crafting. Oh god, it's so laggy. Whenever I hold it, it's horrible. Okay. In any case, your job is to walk around the world and scan items, and you just do that by right clicking. So I learned something from stone, cobblestone and mossy stone. Biomes of plenty stuff apparently do not work. Okay, that's good to know. So I can also drop this one on the ground and scan this. We learned something new. Can I also scan that? Oh, that's nice. Apparently scanning items in the world is half of the research that we have to do in Thaumcraft and the rest is theory. So in order to do theory we need a wooden table, some scribing tools and a lot of paper. So let me craft the items and I will bring you back. Okay, wooden table, scribing tools, and then we add the paper. Your Thaumonomicon, in addition to being your in-game wiki, is also a quest book. So when you complete something, press complete so that you can advance through the mod. The way that I understood this is that you need to gather certain points towards different categories of magic in Thaumcraft. One way to do it is to scan random items and do observations across the world, and another way is to do theories. And for the theories you need this wooden table with your inscribing tools. And well, I don't know. Yeah, whichever. Anyway, these research notes, they're actually very random, so there's no point of me doing them on camera, but they give you more focused research points towards a specific category. So you can choose here if you want to focus on oromancy, or you can focus on alchemy, or golomancy, or eldritch, which I don't know if it's implemented or not, but if it is, it's fine. If you put a certain item next to the workbench, you will also get additional points towards that item. So for instance, if I put the cauldron here, I will be able to make more research towards alchemy. It wants me to do a celestial observation, so I think that means I have to scan the moon. I'm not sure, but I have paper and scribing tools in my inventory, and I think now I can scan the moon. Can I? Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Nice. Okay, so I got a research note. Okay, that's interesting. Apparently during making the theories, it will ask you to... I have already studied that today. Okay, it's fine. In any case, you need to keep these papers because during making the theories, the game will ask you to submit these papers. So it's like homework. Don't worry guys, these are actually the tasks that I have already completed and just forgot to claim them. The next thing is a crucible, so we need a cauldron. So we put the cauldron down and spray it with Salus Mundus, and it should convert into a crucible. Oh yeah, it does. Good. Okay, so we need to make a niter, and for that we need ignis essentia, lux and potentia. So we have to find items which contain these essentias and drop them in the crucible, and then drop a glowstone inside. Okay, what is this? Visit the depths, visit the peak. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We do that later. In order for the crucible to work, you need to heat it up. So a netherrack, a little bit of fire, and then we add water. Well, I have gathered the items that have the essentia that we're going to need. So we have ignis, lux, and potentia. So the charcoal goes in, the torch goes in, and if I drop a glowstone, I should get a niter. Perfect. Very cool. Niter is a heat source, so you can switch the fire with niter. It's safe and it looks much more cool. For an advancement in oromancy, apparently we have to visit the highest point and the lowest point in the world. And I'm guessing I can fly. I don't have to find the mountain, right? How far do I have to go? I'm believing that it should give me a message somewhere that I have learned something. Oh, come on. Okay, it gave me. Fine. Now I have to find bedrock. I'm walking on bedrock, but it's not working. Maybe it should be the okay. Well, it should be the lowest bedrock, not the high bedrocks. So if I press complete, what will be the next task? Oh, okay. Resonator and a caster's gauntlet. Okay, we're getting serious. V-resonator and a caster's gauntlet, which is the replacement for wands in the Thaumcraft 6. So we don't have wands anymore. The focuses go apparently on the gauntlet. And it's also a wrench. And of course, we scan everything. In every chunk there is a certain level of flux and there is a certain level of V. Flux is a bad thing and V is the good thing, which you need for crafting. Every chunk is predetermined, but it will replenish itself. So don't worry if you're crafting something and the V level in that chunk is not enough. Don't worry, just wait and it will go up again. After doing some research, I have unlocked basic alchemy, and I think it wants us to make a V crystal, which should not be difficult. So we give it some water, we drop a block of nether wart inside. Do you go in? No? Okay. I think there's a laggy thing here. There's a glitch somewhere because sometimes it does not accept the items that I give it. And if we put quartz slivers inside, we should be able to get different types of essentia, I hope. We are getting crystals. That's nice. So what did I get? Yeah, that's nice. It's breaking it down to different essentias and we are getting crystals. That's good. I was playing around and realized that if we make this alchemical brass, we can also craft thaumium after that. So let's do this. It should not be very difficult and there is an easy recipe for it. We just need industrium. Okay, so I made a mistake with the recipe, and if we shift right click on the crucible, it will empty our content. Okay, we have discovered flux. Flux is not a good thing. If you have too much of it in a chunk, bad things can happen to you, and it will happen when you leave stuff in the crucible and you do not take it out using quartz levers or in a recipe. So flint has industrium in it, and if I drop flint, and I have to jump, I don't know why, because it doesn't accept it all the time. And if I drop iron inside, it should give me the alchemical brass. Cool. Now we can also get thaumium. I'm doing this because of the flux, and also we get extra crystals. Flux is not good. You have to keep an eye on it. It will okay, maybe there's nothing left anyway. It will reduce over time, but you should control it. Okay, now I guess we can start crafting thaumium. Oh yes. That's nice. Oh, it needs that magic key thingy, which I don't know how to find it. That magic key essentia comes from end crystals, so I crafted some. And if I drop iron, I should get thaumium ingots. Oh, nice. Maybe we can craft the armor. Let's go and try. First, I just empty this crucible. Okay, the helmet doesn't look as cool as I thought, but it's fine. I built a focal manipulator because one of the quests in oromancy required me to do this, and I thought after this we can maybe have some spells with our gauntlet and it should be fun. So this was one of the quests, and the other one was, I think I have to discover flux, but I have already discovered flux. Let's see. One of the tasks was to release flux in the chunk, and that happened. And I cannot scan. Oh god. It does damage. It does damage. Okay. Nice. Can I kill it? No. Is it like a tear in space-time continuum, or is it just a tentacle? Cool. I have a problem. Well, at least I finished the task. Well, I think I had enough of Thaumcraft for today. Let's do something else, because now I'm slightly afraid and I want to do it somewhere where it's not in close proximity of our base. We'll do something else. Alright guys, since we have some time left, I thought we also get into Enderio, because it has been added to the pack a long time ago, but I did not update for a much longer time. So I thought we play with Enderio a little bit. The problem is that I don't have any space. Our molecular assemblers are full of patterns and we don't have that many free slots. Also, this floor we don't have any slots for the machines. So I thought what we should do is that we come downstairs in the basement and add a few molecular assemblers and add a space for Enderio machines. There's nothing down there. Good. Okay, let's do that. There's a bat. How did you spawn? My aim has improved. I'm going to add 32 new molecular assemblers, and with the 64 that we already have, we should have a total of 96 molecular assemblers, and it's almost 800 recipes, and I don't think we will ever need to expand this system anymore. At least I hope not. I was not planning to expand it this much, but now we're here. I'll bring you back when I'm done. And this is our spot for the Enderio machines, and if it's not enough I can mirror the same design on the other side, so it should not be a problem. The backbone of Enderio are the alloys, and I think we should start there. So we should make an alloy smelter, and I realized that there are two types, a basic one and a normal one. What's the difference? Oh, you need the energized alloy in order to make the normal one, and we can also make it in a smeltery? Oh, okay, that's good to know, in case the basic one is very slow. So let's make a basic one and start making alloys. What the? Grains of infinity. Fire on a bedrock. Okay, I can do that. We have a problem, taint, and I don't know what to do. If it's like 1.7, I have to do research and remove this thing. Okay, can I kill that thing? Can I walk even on this? Okay, no. Okay, I'm fine. Oh no, it's worse. What the hell? Well, I think I should first eat and then think what to do. Can I shoot him? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that's nice. Thank you for dying. Oh, and the taint is going back. Okay, that's good. Actually, our flux problem has already been solved and I can break this. Okay, that's nice. Obviously, this has presented us with a research opportunity. So, can I learn something? Oh yes, I can learn a lot. That is good. Apparently, I can also mine this thing. Okay, good. So, let me clean up this mess and I'll be right back. Okay, right now I don't know what to do with these things, so I just put it in a shulker box. We also got some crystals. Anyway, I just put everything inside and we'll talk about this later. Well, I'm hoping something would happen and I just heard a noise, so... Oh, there you are. Is that the thing? Oh. Oh, this is how you get them. Okay, that's interesting. And apparently when the fire goes off, they will convert to grains of infinity. Okay, so they just managed to convert the most simple early game mod into something very complicated. How do you automate this thing? In any case, we have one basic alloy smelter with power. I hope you're not very slow. Oh, wow, that's too slow. Let's try the smeltery. Yeah, this is much faster. I like this. Okay, so we can make our basic gear. That is good. So making the alloy smelter is much more difficult than I thought. You need grains of infinity, you need gears, you need a lot of stuff. I think what I should do is that I'll fast forward through the crafting and I will bring you back. all that crafting for a stupid alloy smelter. I mean, come on. Why? Well, I don't know what to say. The most difficult part of the process is the grains of infinity, and if I can automate it somehow, I can call it a day. So this is blazing pyrotium and it sets fire to everything. So I want to know if I really have to use a flint and steel or any fire will do. Are you doing something? Please work, otherwise I have literally no idea. Oh yeah, it does work. Okay, good. I can automate this. Okay, a dispenser, and we put the blazing pyrotium inside, and I also brought a clock. So it should dispense it, take it back, and then everything would catch fire. Yeah, that's good. Okay, but this is annoying. I mean, come on. Well, I also brought an item collector from Cyclic, and this should work, I hope. And we can just extract everything into an ender chest. Well, this is less annoying. I used a timer from RF Tools and it's set on 200 ticks, so it's 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds there's an update and it should be fine. Because we need the fires to go off before we get the grains of infinity, and there is no point of updating the blazing pyrotium every 1 second. Anyway, I can also chunk load this place and we can go home. Alright guys, it's also time to wrap up the episode because this is getting super long. I'm very sorry that this was a slightly derpy episode. I got carried away by Thaumcraft, and I promise next time I will do everything off camera, and if anything interesting comes up I will bring you in. In any case, I want to thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next episode. Bye bye.